Hello, church. It's Pastor Alex back with another evening reflection. I thought I would share the book that we are talking about reading as a congregation, and it's called Gilead by Marilynne Robinson. That's what the cover looks like. And I thought I'd just share a little bit about what the book is about. It's one of the most beautiful novels I've ever read, maybe the most beautiful novel I've ever read. I find it deeply moving, even going back, having read it before, going through it bit by bit as I've been reading to get ready to lead the study. We are talking about having evening Zoom lessons that we would get together and maybe read a chunk of the book at a time, week by week together, and have a conversation about it. So if you are the kind of person that likes novels, then this is a novel that's set in Iowa, and it is the reflections of an old Iowa Congregationalist minister writing down thoughts for his young son, and it is hard to describe as a book. It's kind of like looking at somebody's journal, but it's a journal that's written with a particular point of view in mind to instruct somebody who's younger about who their father was, because they probably weren't going to get to know them as they were growing up. But it's not a novel that has a lot of plot to it. It's a lot of musing and reflectiveness, and it covers a lot of really difficult topics and family history, what it means to be a pastor in small town Iowa 50, 60 years ago, whenever it was. And I really love it. So I'm excited about it, and I would be delighted to read this book with you. If you're not a big fan of reading, that's okay. Don't feel like you have to do it, but know that the invitation is open, and give this difficult but really powerful book a try, and we'll gather. We're still figuring the schedule out, but sometime in the evening we'll have our book study. And again, the book is Gilead by Marilynne Robinson. And if I had to pick one book if there were one novel that was formational for me for how I am as a minister, this would be the one book of fiction that made the biggest impact upon me. So again, I'm partial to it, and I really love it. It is a little bit difficult, but I think that together we could have a lot of fun reading it. So if you are interested, give Gilead a try. I know that they have some electronic versions through the library if you are a Kindle kind of person, and it's available on Amazon and thriftbooks.com as well for pretty reasonable, like $5, $10 for new. So if you would like to read along, then feel free. Gilead by Marilynne Robinson. We'll continue to be back with more daily reflections. And if you have ideas that you would like covered or questions that you'd like answered, then feel free to reach out to me, and we'll see what we can do. So hope you have a good night. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow.